Hello, Norris Titans. I'm going to show you a little bit about how to search using the SIRS Issues Researcher database. You want to start by being at the Norris High School Library website. From there, you're going to click on the left-hand side and look for Research Resources. So it's going to be right there. This is going to bring you to all the databases and other research links that we have on the Norris High School Library webpage. So we're going to click on the SIRS link, and that will bring us to the SIRS Issues Researcher website. If you are researching at home, you will need a username and password in order to access this database. Stop by the library and we will get you the username and password information. So the interface has changed if you have used SIRS before, but the content remains the same. So just like we've seen in the past, if you've used SIRS, there are trending pros and cons leading issues that they have. This can change daily depending on what students are researching. So right now we have in topics such as concealed weapons and concussion in sports, even the Zika virus. You can also look at your topics by choosing on specific categories. So they have issues listed A to Z. You can look at issues that deal with business and economics, such as advertising, and then they will give you some subcategories within there. On down. So you could look at civil rights and liberties, communication and technologies, on down to world culture and politics. So say you're not sure what you want to look up, but you want to look through the issues, click all issues, and that'll allow you to browse through the issues that they have focused on. There are many, many issues for you to choose from, so you can search for your issue as well. But if you go through one of the issues that they have presented, you're able to get some of the pros and cons information that is nice to have set up for you already. So I'm going to choose one of the top 10 issues that they have up here. So we're going to click on Islamic State Group or ISIS. Once you click on one of the issues that they have for there, you're framed with a research question. So their essential question: should the U.S. send ground troops to fight the Islamic State group? It gives you a little information about that. You're given two viewpoints on that topic. Viewpoint 1 says airstrikes are not enough to stop the spread of the Islamic State, and there are 3 articles that they have presented to support that viewpoint. Viewpoint 2 says a ground war against the Islamic State would be long and costly, and there are 3 articles that support that viewpoint. You also have a critical thinking link, which gives you some questions to think about when it comes to thinking about research on this topic. Timeline is going to give you a timeline of events that have happened within the Islamic State. So when things have happened with this group. So it looks like it starts 2014, June 12th, and it'll go up to the present time, major events there. You also have a research guide. This is going to be a PDF that you can print out and use, and this is going to help you frame research and get started on your research projects. So this is not something you have to use. It's just a handy tool you can use with anything you are researching, because it gives you a topic and helps you pick out the purpose and start developing your knowledge and framing your questions. So that's not something you have to do. It's just something that's handy within the SIRS Issues Researcher database. All right, so if we scroll down from those top articles there, you also have a lot of research articles presented here. We have sources that are newspaper sources, magazine, reference article, government documents, primary sources, and multimedia statistics. So depending on what you're looking for, I'll click on multimedia statistics. This is going to give you various infographics that might be helpful for your presentation or pictures. Government documents, I'll click on that one. So there's only one government document that they have presented, but that government document looks like it's from the Radio Free Europe Documents and Publication. And you can also look through your magazine and your newspaper sources as well. So you just decide on which articles you want to use. The nice thing about any of the articles, if you click on them, whether it's one of the issues in the viewpoint or the articles that you have searched for, when you're in the article itself, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you are given citations in both MLA and APA formats on any of the articles that you have selected. So make sure to keep track of those as you go. So say you find some articles you like, you can save it to your Google Drive so that you have access to those articles without having to print them. You can print them as well, email them to yourself, and then it'll give you the citations. SIRS Issues Researcher is a really great resource to use, especially if you're coming up with argument essays. I highly recommend you look through the topics, and if you need any help, don't hesitate to stop by the library and ask.